Check this out, man. Harvard scientists have built a school of fish that are powered completely by human heart cells.
Wait, what?
I need more information before I understand how to react.
Yeah.
So they were able to make these fish out of paper, plastic, gelatin, and 2 strips of living heart muscle cells that contract automatically like this, and the fish just infinitely swims.
Is it alive?
That's the question.
Wow.
Is that considered alive?
It's a piece of
Does
paper
it have
with
a
heart
brain?
cells.
Does
Here's
it want
a
to
robot.
Does it want to reproduce?
That looks like the jankiest
What
fish I've
the-
ever seen in my life.
Or yeah, is it a robot running on blood?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because does it want to fuck
Is it?
another
You said
thing?
is it
or-
cardiac? What kind of cells is it? You said?
The heart just beats on its own, right?
Yeah.
But it needs an impulse, doesn't it? Isn't that how it works?
Yeah, it's
Like-
technically like a biological battery.
I ain't no doctor.
But if you,
I don't know.
but like, you know, if you start it, it just keeps going.
Why do they choose a fish?
Probably just dumb.
So
and easy.
in this study, they're trying to figure out a way to just make a new heartbeat for someone that doesn't have a heart.
Oh. So this is like they're testing.
Because they're saying once the cycle starts, things just keep motoring.
There's a story where a doctor did that with a lizard, and he grew an arm, and he fought Spider-Man. Sick story, bro. But like that happened. Yeah, that's not supposed to like
I
happen.
don't like Andrew Garfield like that.
Oh, you got beef with Andrew Garfield?
I'm more.
You're a Toby guy? You can't be a Toby guy, dude, when he's... That's the worst scene in all fucking movies ever, bro.
Emo Toby was the best.
Yeah, he fucking...
Yeah, so that's their study. They're trying to explain that in some ways a fish is a pump, but instead of pumping blood through the body, it pumps itself through the water.
It's a robot then. That shit ain't alive.
I guess you could say it could be a robot, but yeah, check it out. There's a-
Technically not alive.
It's a
Heart
flesh bot.
cells stay healthy by constantly rebuilding themselves, a process that takes about 20 days. Because the fish swam for more than 100 days, he says, each cell has rebuilt itself in there about 5 times.
Whoa.
But does the cells need to eat anything to fuck?
Oh yeah, does the fish eat?
That's
All it does
crazy.
is swim, don't do nothing else. Because it's just these contractions, one side and the other, and it makes the tail go like that.
That's loco, ese.
So the cells like reproduce?
Well, it's like if you think about it, you know, that heart tissue, so it's not just swimming through regular water. That liquid has a solution that helps
okay.
maintain it.
Okay.
Yeah, so heart operates like a biological battery through the sodium-potassium pump. So you got positive and negative ions going in and out, right? And then so technically it's like a potato where you can like power a light bulb just infinitely until
That's so
all
cool.
of the ions go through it. So it lasts 100 days, but I'm sure like maybe to 200 days or whatever, the heart will eventually slow down once it runs all the ions in the water through the tissue.
Yeah, they.
He's like, I know things about ions.
Yeah, what the fuck you just...
Bart
I
Kwan,
made
I know
it up,
everything
dude.
about hard things.
Oh, you just made all that up?
This is electron thodium pumps. Now that was a good explanation. I just had to make fun of it. I had to.
That's how our heart works.
That was actually a really good explanation. I just had to make it
social
fun.
scientist, but I respect the hard sciences too sometimes.
I'm about feelings. I know a lot about the heart.
Wow.
Why is the heart the feeling thing?
Because that's where you got the 4 chambers of anger, piss the fuck off, horniness, and goddamn auga.
Auga and horniness aren't the same? Oh yeah, Auga, aorta's big.
I like science boys with this guy. It's nice.
Science boys, bro. Science boy.
The Greeks used to believe that the emotions and everything was in the gut, not the heart.
Because we felt like butterflies? Yeah.
Butterflies on the stomach.
The gut.
Or when you feel like shit.
What did the Italians say?
Probably similar. We just stole a lot of Greek shit.
Because the Romans, right?
Yeah,
I thought Italians are the feelings are on the balls. It's like, hey, what you say to me? Hey.
The feeling's in the finger, dude.
Fingers, nuts.
What's the matter?
You telling me I can't get that car for cheaper or what?
This is the representation of a ball sack.
Hey, what's the matter?
Yeah, right in the testes, bro.
Security deposit? Fuck that.
Hey, I got your security deposit right here.
You guys are like kinda Italian, but it's like New York Boston.
Yeah, that's all we know from TV.
Security deposit? We got it for you right here.
Italians don't like security deposits, bro.
Likes a security deposit.
That's true.
Yeah, no, they're correct.
How'd you react? Your last
You know,
security
in New
deposit.
York, there's no such thing as security deposits for that reason.
Yeah.
this is-
deaths.
yeah.
You don't fucking trust me? Huh?
What are you saying, huh?
What, this space ain't a good enough guarantee? Fuck out of here.
All I wanted was you to start doing it. That's all I wanted. It was all for
This is such a different Italian.
Run T.
So like hearts and stuff, man. What's up with that? What's up with hearts and fish?
That's pretty cool though, man.
That is nuts. That is
weird,
cool.
but
Yeah, so they said they don't consider those things living beings.
Yeah, I don't either.
They said they're yeah.
That's what Dr.
Crazy that it
skeptical,
can-
though.
Looks like it's living.
It does, but they said all you're doing is replacing an engine or a rotor or another piece that you would make in a machine. That's all it is.
Wait, but was it originally a fish?
No, it's just a piece of paper.
It's
and,
plastic. It's like a
It's
heart.
paper,
in it.
gelatin.
Just pumping cells.
Why does it look like it's living?
Because you have the contractions of those heart cells.
He's like, this is not supposed to be alive, but it's
You
living.
guys
I don't like
remember those
Josie.
little plastic fucking fish that you put in the bathtub and you could play the...
with the magnets.
You remember the
fucking plastic fish? It's just so fun to talk like that.
I ate a pizza today. That's why.
We did eat Italian, bro. We did. We had a sub, bro. We had a meatball sandwich.
Yeah,
From a
chicken
fucking
Little chicken
deli.
farm.
Fucking Heights Deli.
We need to have a segment where you go like in Italian news. And
You know what's funny is how do we even pick that shit up when there's no Italians here in like LA? Well, there are, but they
It's
don't fucking
TV,
talk
man.
like that.
It's just TV. Do y'all have a Little Italy here? No.
No, but you know what's funny is there used to be like an Italian community because there's a remnants of an old Italian like deli.
It's called Sbarro now.
But it's trickled around, right? There's a chain of them.
Yeah.
I forgot the name of it, but it's like an Italian market. And the people there are the, hey, what the fucking matter here, you know?
Maybe it does something to you.
Well, like Little Italy's in like big cities on the East Coast are straight Italian. Well, and they're straight Italian.
Yeah.
Do you think if LA
Yeah, not even
built-
an Italian American accent, but like an Italian accent.
Yeah. That's why my last name changed.
Like those guys.
They were super isolated.
very Italian name?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Do you think if LA built like a Little Italy, do you think people would come? You think Italians would come?
No, I think it was a timing.
Build it, they will come type shit.
No, I don't think so. I think it was a timing thing. Like my family floated over in like the 20s or 30s. My grandpa and
From where?
Italy. I actually saw their like names at the
Whoa.
in New York
Island?
and Ellis Island.
No way.
Yeah, it was
That's-
cool.
Oh, they came to the U.S. first?
Yeah.
And then they went to...
No, other side of the family. So dad's side's Italian.
Oh.
Mom's side's Argentinian. Mom was born in Argentina, but dad was born here. But they floated through Ellis Island, and then I think they just went to big cities. So dad's family ended up in
cool.
Little Italy and Cleveland, and that's where they grew up.
Sick.
But I think they were so isolated that like there's racism going on. Like my last name's Farinacci.
Farnaz.
But there's a lot of racism and stuff, and my uncle was a pro boxer, and they switched the name
You
to
mean
Far.
like against Italians?
Yeah.
Like whites of then against Italians, but
Yeah.
now
I think it's 'cause
Italian is white.
Yeah. But then there's World War II, and even just Americans like the Yankees didn't want, hey, get the fucking Italians out of here, you know?
Yeah.
And so, with that, our whole family changed our name. Just so we could
Have
be
you
pro
heard of
boxer.
WASP? White Anglo-Saxon Protestant?
Yeah.
That's
They-
considered white.
Yeah, that's a Yankee.
Cause my girl is like British, right? She's like, well, she's Welsh, which is real white, classical indigenous white,
Home Depot paint color?
Yeah.
pearl white.
Welsh.
It's the whitest white you've ever seen.
HWIP.
Pure white.
You gotta like whisper to the dude, you got anything whiter?
Here, let me take it back.
I'm looking for the pure stuff, you know?
Check out this Welsh girl. You see that?
He's like, that's the white you need.
So when she came here, she was like, I don't freaking understand this whole like who's white and who's not. Like I don't get it.
Yeah, like even Bart's joking, like Italian's white, but it's not white, but it is white.
It's like olive white, I guess, but like, but then like, you know,
Off-white. Is that off-white?
It's like
But then-
olive oil white.
okay, so
on white.
so by American standards though, you're actually Latino.
Congrats!
Yeah, I mean I'm 50. Like I'm 50%. Like I'm hella.
But you're Argentine.
You're the best of both worlds.
Yeah, I am. I just don't look it. I mean, but Argentinians.
But I
just
bet
look.
you, if you go to Europe, they'll consider you white.
Yeah, even when I go to Mexico, I'm obviously kind of pale now because of winter, but I'll go to Mexico.
You're weto.
I went to with my buddy, and one of my best friends is like a redhead, and their family's fucking wasped out, and we'd go like slightly separately. They'd all try to talk Spanish to me. They all try to talk English to them. Like people, they can tell a little bit that something's different.
Well, Canelo looks like an Irish ginger man.
Yeah.
He looks
But
Irish.
he's Mexican, right?
Do you
But then, yeah.
do you identify with white?
I don't know, man. Like my mom, I think probably because my mom is like Argentinian. She moved here when she was like 18.
Does she have an accent at all?
So I had a weird epiphany when I was in like high school. Cause I just know my mom is my mom.
Yeah.
One of my best friends is Indian, and his dad's accent's so thick I couldn't understand shit. Yeah. And then I was like, pfft. He's like, no. He said, no, he doesn't. I said, no, bro. I can't understand your fucking dad. Yeah. And then I was like, can they not understand my mom? Like, do I just not know?
I can't understand my mom.
No, but then I asked the homies. They're like, no, not at all. She's been here long enough, I guess.
Oh wow. Okay.
But she does have an accent.
I don't think. Is it slight?
I don't think so.
Did she say certain words differently?
I don't think so.
I mistakenly called you white earlier.
I'm not offended by anything. I'm really not offended by nothing.
You should try though.
Silent white.
Be more offended,
It's healthy.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, white Mike.
I like silent white because it sounds like Silent Night.
Silent white.
Half of America doesn't even know where Argentina is. You know.
Didn't you just spell Mike with 3 Ks too?
3 Ks. Yeah.
Oh my god.
In my head, I was like, why?
Yeah.
But I'm not white, so it's okay.
Yeah, it's all good. You off
know
white.
what's up.
You off white.
Argentina. Oh, okay.
It's just a weird, I guess, way that Americans do to try to blanket and simplify everything. It's like, come on, like we're all one, right? Asian, but then at the same time, like, come on, with like thousands of years of different culture, like how do you blend it into one
Well,
thing?
what kind of Chinese are you?
The Ching Chong kind.
The kind I like.
You know, that's what Taika says right now. Taika's like, I love Japanese food because I like Chinese.
And you're like,
He's saying both. You know what I mean?
No, you know,
he's like, they're kind of the same. They're parallel. Yeah.
they're adjacent.
Yeah,
I was
Taika's not
like, hey,
Mexican.
I was like, hey, Taika, are you Chinese? He goes, yes, I'm Chinese. And I'm like, how about Mexican? He goes, no. And I'm like, why you don't like Mexican? He goes, I'm Chinese.
Bart's whispering to him, you're Chinese, you're not Mexican, you're not Mexican.
Kid's fucking American.
Hey, either way, both your halves know how to make a good steak.
True. We got good food.